Greetings everyone. Just waiting for some other people to join, then I'll be starting with the session. Greetings everyone. Just waiting for some other people to join, then I'll be starting with the session. By the time if you're present, please in the live chat you can put up yes. I can see some people are saying good afternoon or something like that so that I know that you're here. As I'm a little unaware about how to share the screen, so today I will be sharing this on the laptop and I will be displaying it through the camera. I won't be visible at the same time. But no worries, our objective will be fulfilled. Am I audible? The art of talk. We are going to discuss about it. So the art of talk, as you know, it is communication, and there are so many invisible barriers which we don't know about. So first we will know about the barriers, and then we will go on to the solutions to them. First is you should know that you are not the only one having that all trouble. I had shared the link in the group also, and I will be sharing in the description box also, where you will be posting one problem of yours which you think is lacking in you while you are communicating, the problem which you face while you are communicating, and then you will see that everyone is having the same problem, right? I have already shared that on the group. I am again sharing. You may poll and then you can see that you are not the only one having that trouble, that anxiety, that fear of judgment, that curiosity, maybe that you are sometimes lost, you are not a good listener. All of those problems are not only yours, they are faced by everyone. That is why the first thing which we should be aware about our problems. The invisible barriers are what is holding us back. These are those flaws जो हम अपने अंदर flaws समझते हैं, हमारे अंदर कमी समझते हैं, जो हमारी career growth को actually में sabotage कर रही है. Now these words which you don't know, you have to keep a note of them, and then you can search the meaning of them later. Sabotage का मतलब होता है to overpower something. हमारी जो personal और career growth को एक control कर रहा है एक तरीके से, that is our communication flaws, जो हमें लगता है that they are flaws. Yes, good afternoon, Varun. The echo chamber. हम लोग बात को ना जब सुनते हैं तो सुनते नहीं है एक्चुअली, जवाब देने के लिए सुनते हैं। वो हमारा रिप्लाई रिफ्लेक्स होता है, जिसकी वजह से हमारा कम्युनिकेशन बेकार हो जाता है। वी डोंट गिव इनफ टाइम फॉर things to process in our mind and then we just try to answer. My recommendation is that you first take a break, a little gap, like what you have heard, उससे थोड़ा सा एक रुक जाओ, एक सेकंड रुक जाओ, 2 सेकंड जाओ, सोच लो उसके बारे में, and then you reply. Okay, and after that you have to be very clear. You have to be very clear in whatever you are speaking is not always that सामने वाला इंसान आपकी बात को सुन रहा है और समझ भी रहा है। आपको उसे समझाना है, लेकिन पूरा गैप लेके थोड़ा सा पेस पर। ऐसे नहीं कि आप एकदम भागते जा रहे हो और रिप्लाई करने के लिए लड़ रहे हो, अपनी आवाज़ को ऊंचा कर लिया कि नहीं मेरी बात सुनिए, नहीं। यू हैव टू बी वेरी 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 क्लियर इन एक्सप्लेनिंग योर मैसेज, नॉट दैट यू आर नॉट अवेयर कि तुम्हें समझाना क्या है। ओके, आंसर करने की जल्दबाजी में हम ये गड़बड़ कर जाते हैं। दैट इज व्हाई आई हैव नेम्ड इट एज द इको चेंबर। नेक्स्ट, द साइलेंट फ्रीज। स्टेज पे गए, डर हो गया, सांस नहीं आ रही है, प्रेशर बढ़ गया दिमाग पे, दैट इज वन ऑफ द प्रॉब्लम। नेगेटिव सेल्फ टॉक करने लग जाते हैं हम। कोई और हमसे कुछ बोले उससे पहले हम अपने आप के बारे में खुद नेगेटिव सोच लेते हैं। हमें किसी और से कोई मतलब ही नहीं है, हम ये सोचते हैं कि वो क्या सोच रहा होगा, एंड देन वी स्टार्ट डूइंग दैट नेगेटिव थिंग। हमारे कॉन्शियस को नेगेटिव फीड करने लग जाता है, हमारी जो परफॉर्मेंस है वो डिग्रेड हो जाती है। हमारी जो परफॉर्म करने की एक्साइटमेंट है ना, वो अच्छा होना चाहिए। एड्रेनलिन जो हमारी बॉडी में रिलीज हो रहा है वो परफॉर्मेटिव एक्साइटमेंट के लिए है, हम उसे डर समझ के बैठ जाते हैं। वो परफॉर्मेंस के लेके जो एक्साइटमेंट होता है स्टेज पे चढ़ने से पहले, उसमें हमें यूज़ करना है उसे, वो डर नहीं है। और अगर ऐसा कभी लग रहा है, डीप ब्रीथ करिए और अपनी वोकल अथॉरिटी को बैलेंस करिए। द पावर ऑफ ब्रेविटी मीन्स जब हम लोग के पास एग्जैक्ट कुछ होता नहीं है तो हम जार्गन्स यूज करने लग जाते हैं। जार्गन्स होते हैं टेक्निकल टर्म्स, और एज अ लिसनर उसको जार्गन्स नहीं पता, क्योंकि जार्गन्स एज इन टेक्निकल टर्म्स नहीं पता। अगर मैं यहाँ पे बैठकर अपने कुछ, फॉर एग्जाम्पल आई एम अ टीचर एंड आई एम यूजिंग पेडागोजिकल टर्म्स, आई एम यूजिंग पेडागोजी, नाउ यू विल नॉट अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज पेडागोजी, राइट? बिकॉज इज अ टेक्निकल टर्म रिलेटेड टू माई फील्ड, माई टीचिंग थिंग। इन ऑर्डर टू बी अ गुड कम्युनिकेटर, हम लोगों को अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन करना आना चाहिए, और जो हमारी ऑडियंस है उसके लेवल पे जाकर हमें एक्सप्लेन करना आना चाहिए। दैट इज वन ऑफ द प्रॉब्लम जो हम लोग करते हैं एज कम्युनिकेटर्स। नाउ हॉट सीट, आई हैव ऑलरेडी सेंट दिस लिंक ऑन द ग्रुप। आई एम अगेन शेयरिंग so that you can practice. Those who have not practiced, I will be uploading in the description box later also. On this YouTube I will be uploading, but for now those who are there, those who are online, those who are live, they can go and do that hot seat impromptu, and it is not for now only, even you can practice it later whenever you get time and whenever you feel that you are having time to practice on your communication skills. Now, the mastery matrix, the problems we have known. Now, what is the solution to it? The concrete tools to project genuine authority, confidence and warmth. That is, हम लोग कैसे अपने आप को प्रोजेक्ट अच्छे से कर सकते हैं, हम लोग कैसे अथॉरिटेटिव लग सकते हैं, कैसे कॉन्फिडेंट लग सकते हैं, और कैसे हमारे अंदर एक सामने वाले जो कम्युनिकेटर है उसको लेकर वार्मथ होगी, क्योंकि इट इज़ व्हाट यू गिव व्हाट यू गेट। अगर आप अच्छे लिसनर हो तो आपको अच्छे लिसनर्स मिलेंगे, अगर आप अच्छे लिसनर नहीं हो तो आपको अच्छे लिसनर नहीं मिलेंगे। अनस्पोकन अथॉरिटी, सॉफ्ट फोकस लॉक। इज इट कॉम्प्रिहेंसिबल एवरीवन? सबको दिख रहा है, पढ़ने में आ रहा है? Okay, fine. I can see people are saying that they are able to see. So soft focus lock. Maintain a consistent and warm eye contact for 4 to 5 seconds. मतलब अगर आप सुन रहे हो किसी भी इंसान को। सो आपको 4 से 5 सेकंड का एक आई कांटेक्ट मेंटेन करना है, ताकि मतलब इवन इफ यू आर स्पीकिंग और लिसनिंग, you have to respect the person. That is why you are required to give 4 to 5 seconds for that eye contact. After that, the frame must be open. The frame as in your shoulders must be relaxed, arms uncrossed होने चाहिए, और ये जो फिजिकल ओपननेस होगी ना, ये एक सिग्नल करेगी दैट यू आर लिसनिंग, यू आर अप्रोचेबल एंड यू आर गिविंग द पर्सन हु इज स्पीकिंग इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू अ हाई इमोशनल कंफर्ट. दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. अगर आप ऐसा करोगे तो यू विल ऑल्सो गेट द सेम. ओके, यू हैव टू कीप योर फ्रेम ओपन. जो हमारा टॉर्सो जोन होता है ना, टॉर्सो जोन आप सब लोग जानते हैं, दिस बॉडी एब्डोमिनल पार्ट, अपर एब्डोमिनल पार्ट, वो एकदम सामने जिससे हम बात कर रहे हैं उसकी तरफ होना चाहिए, उसकी तरफ ही उसका एंगल होना चाहिए. हल्का सा भी डेविएटेड अगर है तो फिर आपका कम्युनिकेशन बेकार हो जाएगा. टॉर्सो जोन यानी आपका जो चेस्ट एरिया है, वो आप जिससे बात कर रहे हो बिल्कुल उसकी तरफ फेस करना चाहिए, हल्का सा भी डेविएटेड नहीं होना चाहिए. वाई? बिकॉज जेस्चर्स बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट हैं, वर्बल कॉन्सेप्ट से ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है जेस्चर्स. आप मान लीजिए देख कहीं और रहे हैं और बात इस तरफ कर रहे हैं मुंह मोड़कर, तो पीपल आर गोइंग टू कंसिडर दैट यू आर नॉट इंटरेस्टेड एंड यू विल बी नॉट कंसिडर्ड एज अ पर्सन हु इज अ गुड कम्युनिकेटर. That is why these are the unspoken authority. This is your body language, right? That is why I have written 738-55 rule. Please take a screenshot of it if you want to. 738-55 rule. Body language is 55%. Vocal pitch and tone. See, words are only 7%. Pitch and tone is 38%. So how do we speak? That day we were having this session. I know this is a repetitive session. Those who have taken earlier, they might be feeling that it is boring, or some people are joining again and they are leaving again. That's a different story. But because some of you only took that, many of you couldn't because of that error technical problem. I am here to re-quote this framework. Point, reason, example, and then again you have to point. You have to state your main idea clearly. Point का मतलब हुआ you have to state your main idea clearly. Okay, then reason, support it with a data or core fact. You have to support your reason, like जो भी आप point present कर रहे हो उसको आपको एक data point या core fact से support करना है. After that you have to tell a brief relatable story. एग्जाम्पल आपको देना पड़ेगा. जैसे इफ आई एम टीचिंग यू हियर, आई एम ऑल्सो गिविंग यू एन एग्जाम्पल ना, जो भी मेरे को पॉइंट एक्सप्लेन करना है, दैट मेक्स योर दिस कम्युनिकेशन एंड द पार्ट ऑफ योर स्पीकिंग वेरी 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 इफेक्टिव. ओके, एंड आफ्टर यू आर डन विद योर एग्जाम्पल, अगेन यू गिव द पॉइंट सो दैट पीपल नो दैट ये बात किस चीज को लेकर हो रही थी. राइट? This is point, reason, example, the framework. Vocal mixology. You know what is vocal mixology? Means the pitch, what we have to keep, how we have to keep. What is pace? The speed of what we are speaking, right? Pace, pitch, and pause. What is pace? That we have to be very careful about what we are speaking and how we are speaking and at what speed we are speaking. If we are speaking about, for example, gravity, so we will say gravity slowly, a slower pace. And when we are speaking about some excitement, I will speed up my pace. So after your pace is done, you match your pitch. Do not speak like in a monotone. For example, if I am speaking here and I am speaking in, okay, so this is the thing, beta, we are going to do this and we are going to do that. Hardly, if I see these 9 people are here, they are going to leave in the next 2 minutes. Why? Because that will be a monotonous trap. So we have to be very careful. जहाँ पर हमें emphasis देना है वहाँ पे थोड़ा सा हम high pitch का use करें. जहाँ पर हमें थोड़ा सा subtle रहना है, थोड़ा ठीक है, कोई हमारा listener ध्यान देना दे, थोड़ा सा उसको ऐसे slowly करके निकल जाना है. और जहाँ पे हमें सच में key points को sink in कराना है, we have to use pause. We have to use pause, means we have to use strategic silence. हमें रुकना है, शांत होना है और ताकि जो सामने वाले की अटेंशन ड्रॉ हो जाए और वो समझ पाए कि हम क्या समझाना चाह रहे हैं. सो वोकल मिक्सोलॉजी में ये चीजें आती हैं, पेस, पिच एंड पॉज. दिस इज द कॉन्वर्जेशनल पिवट. आई होप दिस इज कॉम्प्रिहेंसिबल. वाइल रिसीविंग फीडबैक, हम लोग क्या करते हैं जब कोई हमें फीडबैक देता है, जैसे मान लो अभी आप लोग मेरे को बोलोगे कि सर सेशन वाज नॉट दैट वेरी नाइस बिकॉज या आई नो because of the technical problems I am not very versed with YouTube live. I am doing it for the first time. I tried that it should be like sharing the screen, but I did not get that option. I don't know what error I have committed. Maybe I'll be looking after it later. But receiving feedback, once you will be telling it to me, this will be my defensive habit. मैं पहले से पहले एक्सक्यूज दे दूंगा कि नहीं नहीं ऐसा नहीं, ऐसा हुआ था, ये हुआ था, वो हुआ था. Rather you be be curious, that you are curious. You clarify the questions. You clarify कि अच्छा ऐसा हुआ था क्या, अच्छा what problem did I get. Like I called up some of my students and asked that how was the session. They told me I took that as a curious thing, not as कि मेरे को सिखाएगा तू. नहीं, I am not that person. And you also have to be very careful while receiving the feedback. Next, managing conflicts. Again and again you are repeating points louder, है ना, repeating themes. Listen to me, I am stating that. ये ऐसे ना करो. Okay, what you have to do is wait for the person who is speaking in front of you to speak, and then you restate your concerns. You bring them to alignment. आप कुछ और बोलो, कुछ और statements दो, same statements ना दो, कुछ और statements दो, फिर उनको दोबारा से align करो जो आप जिस पर emphasize करना चाह रहे हो. Right? When you are in high pressure, हम ना बहुत जल्दी बोलने लग जाते हैं, हम फिल्टर वर्ड्स यूज करने लग जाते हैं, बट या मोरओवर या बहुत सारे हम ना फिलर वर्ड्स यूज करने लग जाते हैं. हम स्पीच को थोड़ा सा तेज बोलने लगते हैं क्योंकि पिच को हम ज्यादा कर लेते हैं बिकॉज वी आर इन अंडर प्रेशर. बल्कि होना क्या चाहिए, दैट वी हैव टू बी हैविंग कंट्रोल्ड पॉजेस एंड डीप वॉइस प्रोजेक्शन. ओके, फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ एनी प्रेशर इज देयर, आई नो that by speaking and presenting it is a pressure. कोई भी यहाँ पे मैं बैठे कुछ भी बोल लूँ, once you will be going on the stage you will be having pressure, but be controlled, have your pauses controlled, have your pitch controlled, have your voice projection controlled, be authoritative and be confident. Okay, next, group settings. While you are sitting, हम लोग हाथ पैर बहुत ज़्यादा चलाने लग जाते हैं जब हम ग्रुप में बात करते हैं. We should use hand gestures. I am not saying that we should not be using hand gestures. We should be using hand gestures, but you should keep questions, open-ended queries होनी चाहिए. जैसे true or false हम बोल देते हैं कि अच्छा tell me if I am wrong. You state such questions, open-ended questions, so that people are focusing on what you are speaking, and then they are going to try and answer your point only. They are not going to get diverted from the point. Going to answer your points. So that was the conversational pivot. You have to command your room, share clear goals, encourage questions, practice active listening, align expectations, repeat key messages, check understanding to reduce confusion in daily work, and your voice is the ultimate extension of your character. You have to elevate it. You have to understand that while you are communicating, when you are in the room, you are the boss. कोई आपसे अच्छा नहीं है. Don't think about what others are going to think. Just be precise, be clear, listen to their queries actively, and then you may go. Right? Thank you. This is what I have written. Decode deeply, structure instantly, deliver intentionally. While you are listening, decode them deeply. You have to structure that instantly. दिमाग में structure करो speaking. And while you are delivering, you should have an intention. You should have an intention of delivering. आपके पास कोई एक motive होना चाहिए to deliver. If you are going without motive, I don't think that your communication is going to be very effective. I'm not talking about speeches also only. I'm even talking about when two people are talking. What you people are talking about, what is your intention behind it, you have to deliver intentionally. Okay, So it's your move now. I am going to clear your doubts. You may send me the live chat of your queries and I will be available for next 5-10 minutes to clear your doubts. Now, who is having doubts, please send it through the live chat. Any doubt, anyone? Doubt or confusion? For example, if I say, some people come up, कि sir, हम लोग थोड़ा सा, okay, how do we control our gestures? The best way of controlling your gestures is you go in front of the mirror, you talk, and you talk with your hand gestures, or you can also record yourself. Your hand gestures will be controlled. There is no need of putting extra hand gestures, and there is no need to even control all the hand gestures of yours. There is requirement of hand gestures and you are required to have them. Next. Now some people, yeah, in person, some people were texting me and they were saying, okay, sir, we have this problem of how. Yes, I will be sharing the PPT on the WhatsApp group. I have no problem. I will be sharing right away. Okay, as soon as the session is over, I will be sharing the PPT on the WhatsApp group. No problem, Anshke. So I was saying, yes, that some people came up, sir, हमको English communication में कैसे सुधारें? Now people say कि आप sentences याद कर लो, रट लो. I don't say that, because if you are mugging up the English statements, your fluency is going to be hindered. You cannot think in Hindi and then you cannot speak in English because you have learned something. You will forget once you are conscious and you have that cognitive load over your head while you are at the stage or you are talking to someone. That is going to be a problem for you. So what I recommend is that you start practicing, you start talking with your friends and use the phrases. Idioms are there, phrases are there, use them. Okay, like that's not my cup of tea, मेरे बस की बात नहीं है ना? Casting pearl in front of swine, है ना? भैंस के आगे बीन बजाना. All of these things you can learn these. If you don't know, if you have no new words and phrases, I will be sharing that on the group. Sir, I am confused about how to practice with mirror talking to say except introduction. See, that's a good question. I don't know who is this person because the name is so different for me to understand. Question is, okay, how accept means if I have to stand in front of the mirror and I don't have to speak about myself, what can I speak on? For example, I am sitting here and this is the mirror which I am talking to, and I got my mobile. I can see my mobile phone in my hand. I can speak on my mobile phone. Random topic, whatever I can get in front of my eyes. The first thing which you see, start speaking on it. There is no problem. You have to have that spontaneity while we are speaking, right? I hope your doubt is clear. Whatever you get in front of you, if you are feeling some emotions, maybe you are happy, maybe you are sad, for what reason you are sad, for what reason you are happy, start speaking on it. If you see the mirror, start speaking on the mirror. If you see the comb, start speaking on it. If you see a perfume, start speaking on it. There is no problem. Okay? Just start speaking. Record yourself. You will understand where you are hindering. You will understand the obstructions which are there while you are speaking. Yes. Who else? Next. Next doubt, confusion. All are done? Okay. I have shared the PPT on the group. Fine then. Thank you all, and I will be trying to look out for how can I enhance the quality of the sessions from the next time, and please suggest me the next topic on which I have to conduct the session. I'll be happy even if 10 people are taking, I have no problem. Okay, here I have a question. Sir, you should maintain eye contact while giving a speech. Eye contact while giving a speech, yeah, I would suggest that if you are talking to one person, sometimes you are making an eye contact, sometimes you are looking here and there when you feel that it is not that authoritative what statement you are speaking. You don't need to see the person, but most of the time eye contact should be there, and it should go round, okay, from this point to this point to this point, and then eyes. So you go on to that, on the face you should be looking, right? And I would recommend to, yeah, I would recommend to watch movies or series with subtitles, and it is a very helpful practice. It has helped me to enhance my fluency in English. I don't know how fluent I am, but whatever little English I know is I used to see Britain's Got Talent over the YouTube, because YouTube at that time was not that much feasible for us. Reason being, we were not having free internet, we were not having this smartphones in every hand, to be precise if I talk, because today everyone's having YouTube, everyone's having internet connection, and it is a mandatory thing for all. That time we used to get it recharged, and then I used to see Britain's Got Talent because that was a little amusing. I used to find these people performing different tasks, and then I used to see it through the subtitles. Once I have seen the subtitles, I used to, and okay, this is the pronunciation which they are using for this word. And later I used to use those words. I used to understand their accent. I used to understand the statement. I used to copy the style of speaking of the judges or even the contestants. Otherwise, I would have not known what they are speaking, because their accent is too different. That's their native language. So that is why what you do is you see the series and this thing with subtitles. Yeah, that is highly recommended. Highly recommended. You also read. You read and you write down the words with the meaning which of you don't know, and then you may use them later. Fine. Who else is having some other doubt? How to make our voice clear? See, it is practice, first thing. Second thing, what has helped me is I practice Sanskrit shloks. Okay, that improves my pronunciation and clarity in speech. If I'm speaking something, my words are coming out clear. That is because I have uh, learned Sanskrit shloks, and I often speak them aloud so that my speech is clear. You can also practice Sanskrit. I have no problem. Otherwise, you go for tongue twisters. You know what are tongue twisters? I will send some tongue twisters also. Voice clear तो तभी होगी जब आपके पास कुछ ऐसा होगा जिससे आपकी जबान की प्रैक्टिस हो रही है. Right? So I will be sharing tongue twisters if you need. I will be sharing on the group. See, these are the things which need sessions. I cannot cover up everything today. So I have just given the basic of what is communication and the problems which we face. I am not giving the practical solutions to it because I could not do it in half an hour or 40-minute session. I will be doing sessions on communication, how to improve voice modulation, and what all things, the exercises are there. I will be sharing tongue twisters on the group also. That there is not a very big deal. I have all of those things ready. Okay, so you practice tongue twisters. If you are into Sanskrit, I'm not saying that you go very religiously into it, but at least you can practice for your own benefit and your speech clarity. Right. Anything else? Okay, so for whatever doubt you may have later, you may text me on the group also. I am available to solve your doubts, and I will be sharing the mm, some tongue twisters, some new words, some new phrases on the group so that you can bring them into your practice. Also, if some people, those who are left, your friends, your family, those who were in the group, they could not join at this time, you can forward. I think this session will be recorded, and you can forward this session, and I expect you to be participative when I take another next sessions. Maybe 10 people are there, maybe 12 people are there, I'll be happy to conduct. A reason being, some people are learning, and you are learning, you are able to interact with me. I am happy that able to provide some value to you and to your betterment for your future, right? So thank you so much and have a wonderful day. I am ending the live stream.